Before the activation, if stands for the trigger. No. Not exactly. What did you... How... What? How the heck did you activate Snow before Alistair activated? These aren't nighttime calls. Not night. Not where I am. I need to change the title. Oh boy. Let's change the calls. Screw it. I get to instantly resolve Snow, and before your Alistair gets to resolve, and then instantly activate and resolve the second effect of Snow before your Alistair resolves. I'm like, what? That's not how it works. Wait. Oh wait, I remember this name. This guy was wrong last time too. I thought that was that type of percent quick. Like, what time is it? Do they count as last one? Sure. That's fine. Alistair wouldn't even flip face down. The effect of Alistair would resolve first, and then it'd get flip face down in a new chain. Is a Twilight monster a Lightsworn monster? No, not necessarily. You had like one monster card called like Twilight. It wouldn't be a Lightsworn card unless it said like something like in the card text that this card's always treated as a Lightsworn card. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. This guy cannot read at all. I can't choose to not take his call. Like, I mean, the only way I can choose not to take the call in the order at present is just to literally just stop adminning right now. But this guy's taking way too long to understand everything. He has 1,000 experience, and he's super slow at this stuff. They just canceled the call or something, or someone left the duel just now. Or another thing. Oh, another one left. Rip. Man, I need more sleep, but then I got a bunch of sleep. So I'm just like, Is drawing cards adding a top card of the deck to the hand? 200, 200, 300, 300.
Yep.
Hey, yes, turn.
Oh geez, that is 2,000 damage off of one draw.
Yes.
But wait, there's more. Check out his face downs.
I don't wanna. I don't need to know.
I mean, you know one of them's a reincarnation.
It's gotta be. I mean, One of the card in his hand is probably Candina or something like that. But he's gonna be like, why does Dark Room of Nightmare activate? Because its effect is a trigger-like effect. He's like, wait, what? What? Yu-Gi-Oh is dumb sometimes.
Continuous burn effects are actually pretty rare.
Yeah. Heck, Fire Princess is a trigger, right? I'm pretty sure Fire Princess triggers is a trigger effect.
Fire Princess? I could have sworn that one was ruled as continuous, but I can check. Yep, Fire Princess is continuous.
What? Wow. Wow. Alright.
Oh, that is mean. You know he's not gonna have a nice day. He's getting FPK'd by
No.
Trick Stars.
It is a standard message. It will be sent if I don't forget.
Oh god, this person pulled off the extra link.
No, it isn't. It's wrong. No, it's
wait.
not an extra link at all. I don't know how that happened. That's
Wait,
not
no,
even
that guy
right.
has 3 links in main monster zones, but the other person has both extra monsters.
No, it's not even co-linked. You have to have everything co-linked. It doesn't work if you don't co-link everything.
Wait, how does this guy have both of the extra monster zones and the other person have 3 links in main monster zones?
I guess he summoned Arum or whatever the heck first, or he got into the main monster zone first, and then started summoning into the pointed zones.
Right, I get that he can summon in main monster zones and then have them still be there later, but how does the other guy control 2 extra deck monster zones? He didn't perform an extra link. That doesn't exist yet. Wait, for performing an extra link, do they all have to be your monster co-linked, or can you co-link with opponents' link monsters that are occupying the main monster zone?
Oh wait, he's gonna ask me what extra link is now, dang it.
That would actually be pretty amazing if someone pulled it off. They do an extra link involving the opponent's monster.
You'd have to like destroy both of the opponent's link monsters if the opponent tried to extra link you, and then you'd have to redirect the extra link to back to them by having enough monsters that point up. But then there's like Deco Talker and then Arum that points up, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, if you summon a monster that points up, they summon the 3 monsters to their main monster zones, and then you can just summon to the other extra monster zone. Which is almost what happened here. All they're missing are the arrows that are pointing up.
He has 2,000 experience. This guy has 1,000 experience. Oh my gosh. Disappoint.
To be fair, having a lot of experience doesn't mean you know about the extra link. That's a fairly obscure mechanic.
If you ask me what co-link is, then you're wrong.
I don't think he asked about co-link.
No, I know. Forget. He's gonna do it. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones.
Maybe he's used to the term mutual link.
That sounds like the next person I'd guess would go in here is Berserker or Exertem.
You got it. It's Berserker.
Yay! Hi.
if I summon... Wait,
No, it's not
still wouldn't be
co-linked.
co-linked? What?
It's still...
Oh, because...
The Ib doesn't have the up arrow. You wouldn't be able to co-link all the monsters.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's any possible arrow he could get that would co-link. Unless they make a really wide arrow pointing to the side that lets you directly link the extra deck monster zones. Does he not realize that the summon is still legal? He could just summon it to where it misses points.
Like, even if he did do the extra link stuff, it probably wouldn't have mattered considering that the opponent still would have zones that he could summon to.
Oh, I sense a 30-second countdown.
Oh boy. "30 seconds and be at the 54. It's 11:19, 30 right now. So it's 11:19:54 is gonna be 30 seconds.
Oh, the red player is using a smart strategy. By shuffling his hand, the other person's response is delayed ever so slight.
The side effect of actually taking calls very quickly is that anyone trying to troll by doing the call, pressing the call button, is not gonna work. Because I literally will get in there instantly. Also, apparently there's no calls Monday afternoon too.
I can fix that. Actually, wait a minute. If I became an admin, how would I make there be more calls?
You just have to get more people playing. That's the only way.
Or I just have to handle my calls so badly that they need to call again.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm going to do exactly the opposite of that.
Are you getting the admin spot?
Hopefully.
One sec, I
If
need
I'm
to check
understanding
something.
the situation correctly, I need to wait for a certain person to respond so that I can get a, How do you still only have one testimonial? You've taken so many calls.
I wanted to leave a testimonial, but I haven't had him in a call.
Have you done rated duels?
Heck no.
Well, there's the problem.
Red player calls for AFK. Blue player is... I get it, and blue player is not there. He just leaves. Oh, yeah, he totally logged off.
I was hoping it would be a ruling call as to what beats what in rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my gosh. I think someone's done that before, and then they got hit for trolling.
But what if they legitimately don't know the game? I mean, the basic rulebook doesn't say what wins what in rock,
No,
paper.
they're like, oh, this is a bug. Paper should have lost to rock. I'm like, dude.
Okay, yeah, that's trolling. I've heard that one a few times. Ooh, Fossil Dynapachycephalo.
No.
That is illegal activation of slumber.
I answered first. Remember, Asbo shoots first.
Why you
Wait,
get
no,
so
not like
excited
that.
over a fossil dyna?
Because there's a slumber on the field.
Easy calls, huh?
Like 90% of the calls are gonna be cake. Like, more than 90%.
Remember, Berserker, technically I called barrier statues degenerate, but my anti-meta deck doesn't have barrier statues.
Sean, nobody wants to hear about your anti-meta deck.
It's stronger than full power Pepe. Turns out they like the special summon. I think I know why there's so few calls. There's only 662 users on.
And I'm answering all of them.
There used to be 3,000 users back on DN. What happened?
Konami, like, killed the game. And DN.
What? Well, yeah, but we're used to Konami killing the game.
Doesn't Dark Magicians have that thing where it boosts attack? What's the name of that thing? Apprentice Illusion, yeah. D4's got it. Friggin' and quick effect, boost attack.
Because every archetype's gotta have their own honest.
You really chain Lancia to the lure? Okay, I mean, I guess you can keep a card.
Maybe he thought it would be ruled that the opponent has to send entire hand. I've actually heard some events like misrule it that way. Yep, he's probably gonna ask about that right now.
He lost his hand, I love it.
Allure of darkness, my old friend. You've lost me my whole hand again. Wait, does this mean if you allure and they chain Lancia and your hand is currently being revealed by Ceremonial Bell, you have to send your hand? You can't reveal a revealed card?
I'm guessing this guy's first language isn't English.
He's also not very lucky. He has a Balbaboon in hand and a Balbaboon in graveyard.
Oh, rip your friend.
Exodia Heroes with Destiny Hero Dreadmaster? What is this guy playing? What's a goal?
Did you Twin Twister the Dark Room of Nightmare? Because that's actually a good play.
Oh, this is Tricksters again, isn't it?
Trap effects can be activated during player's turn. The player's turn.
In other words, you dead.
There are only so many times that traps cannot be activated. Before the draw for the draw phase, after the discard for the end phase, and during the damage step.
He needs to clarify this grave effect, and I'm clearly not paying attention, he thinks. Okay, I guess he's gonna leave and pout instead of saying that it's not a trap card in the grave.
Well, his opponent has game, right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Well, the opponent now has game because he's not there to continue the duel, so yes, he does have game. I don't know. He has one card in hand.
Had lethal damage.
He has one card in hand and hasn't taken 200, 200, 200, and 200 damage. So yes, I'm pretty sure that would be game.
One card is all you need. He's playing dinos.
Nah, it doesn't matter when the game's over.
Well, yeah, but the game is over because he had lethal damage.
Yes. There's... Oh boy. I need to blow my nose. I don't think I'm gonna be dueling today. Here, let me appease you a little bit.
Sweet.
1.1?
Yeah, it takes float values.
Let me help you.
That would actually break the economy for like, if I turn it on for a second, someone might get 1,000 coins. Or like 2,000, 3,000 coins.
Let me help.
I mean, that would work, but it's a very, very minor adjustment. Like,
yes!
get slightly more, but not enough to make it matter. Like, you might get one more coin out of that at the end of that. I think the maximum coin generation per 10 minutes is 20 when you've been in the stream for long enough. When you've been active in the stream long enough. I don't remember what I said
There's not enough judge calls, though. You need to duel.
No! If I hop off, people will be like, what the heck, Asmo? Why you know admin? I'm like, someone wanted me to duel. It's their fault.
I mean, the last duel you had was pretty fun. The GOAT format one where I just decked you out.
I'm gonna send this guy. No. Alright.
Did you just say there can only be one to the other
Yeah.
judge?
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna respond though. Like, I barely get any PMs.
What if that judge was just on to interview me? What have
No.
you done, Asmo?
No.
I mean, that's how it worked on DN. They used the account admin recruiting.
Yeah.
The magic onion.
Alright.
Can you open your grave for me? What?
You
You can see the grave.
I
There's
can't
no
see the Thoroughblade in
the
it.
grave.
Oh yeah, he has Thoroughblade in his screen. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Is there a Thoroughblade? Do you see a Thoroughblade?
No, I do not see a Thoroughblade.
I see a Thoroughblade on the guy screenshot.
Screenshot?
Yeah.
You didn't post one of those. It is unwise to ask a morphing jar, would you like to draw?
Yeah, there's no Thoroughblade in here. On his screen, he sees the Thoroughblade, so it's not actually real.
Why would the game give him a fake card?
Judge number 15 says, then I'll go play my Arcana Force World Lock and call you when people don't admit defeat. Oh my gosh.
I actually know someone in Master Slipping's Discord who plays a World Lock deck. He tries so hard to pull it off every time. One time he even did pull off the World Lock and he still lost.
Oh, Rex likes pancakes, but he doesn't specify what kind of pancakes. If it's just standard pancakes, then I guess that's okay. But dang, you gotta try the pecan pie pancakes topped with whipped cream and strawberry. Tasty. Hey Burrito, how you doing? We're trying to take calls, but the rate that I take them is way too fast. So like,
Yeah, you need to take your calls slower.
maybe you need to take it slow. No chill. There's no chill.
Or maybe you just need to accelerate the necessary amount such that due to time dilation, the calls would still be normal speed from your perspective, but they'd be slow from the outside perspective.
That doesn't make any sense.
Incidentally, this does require that the other two people in the call also have to be accelerating an equal amount. Or else you'll just seem really slow to them and they'll seem really fast to you.
SRN is an infinite pool of energy, so you can accelerate masses at light speeds. Great.
I mean, the easiest way to get a ton of time dilation is to just cross the event horizon of a black hole.
Stop
but
it!
then that causes problems in its own.
I see the problem. You're handling these calls all wrong. You need to give them 10 minutes to respond.
Exactly. Actually, no, you're following the rules when you should be making the rules. You should be like, every 10th call, it's time for ban roulette, where one random player gets banned.
If you're wrong, you get banned. This process will
Not
take
even-
10 minutes to do. Hold
Not
up.
even if you're wrong, just at random, one of you is getting banned.
I once asked one of the other judges to be like, what do I do when there's no calls? And he's like, go down the online users list and start randomly freezing people. And I'm just like, what?
Oh yeah, back on DN, there was something similar to that you could do. Just type in some profanities into the user search bar, and if you find anything, ban them for their username.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing. But if you check every single time, you're like 99% of the time, you're probably not gonna find anything. Considering
Wait,
like
Sean?
Yeah.
Sean, are you allowed to type profanities?
I mean, I'm not posting it to anything.
Like either way, I don't think anyone like legitimately naming themselves some sort of profanity usually stays on the site for very long. Just in general. Due to the type of person they are, they'll probably like rage real fast.
I mean, on this site, they can stick around indefinitely.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
there
yeah,
isn't
but
an
I mean,
actual
like-
rule against it.
Like I mean the nature of the person isn't gonna invest time in the site.
Granted, occasionally on DN, they would catch someone who had a profane username that had been around for 3 years. It would be like, you guys are so bad at your job. How did I get away with this for so long?
Except when there's like general rules that make it so you're abiding by one culture, or abiding by one. Not it's not even like culture. It's probably like, yeah, I guess you can consider it culture. It's the side set though. But it's not just only words.
I mean, if you really want to push the borderline, use a username that is only profane in Pig Latin. No one ever checks Pig Latin. No timer. What's this? I don't even.
I stream however long I want to, and I will take breaks as necessary so I don't die.
Aw. Whoa! Set 1? This is such a difficult ruling.
Um. So he. Oh wow. He sets in the middle too, so I can't verify that he doesn't have it unchecked at all. He was in main phase 1 for a good 12 seconds too. If he had the choice, he would have just set that and then ended after, but he was staying in there 12 seconds.
Although if he wants to re-choose his zone, and you rule that he can, it's important that he return the card to his top of his deck, draw it, and then set it again. If he just bounces it and sets it again, that's irreparable.
The game just started though, so I can set whatever precedence I want. So he literally set it like immediately after hitting end turn.
Is it actually possible to lose a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel within the first 30 seconds? Other
No,
than
I'll
just
give
by
him the
scooping?
benefit of the doubt.
Not
That is
understanding what the
true,
problem
Rex,
is.
but the problem is no one ever starts with Exodia in their hand, though. Although I once saw someone open with 6 pieces of Exodia legitimately. He opened 4 pieces, Sangan and Witch.
And check his stuff. Well, there isn't anything on him. That
People need to
would
use-
change my decision.
People need to use the actual end phase button for end phase stuff instead of the end turn button. I've seen people run into that problem way too often with Skarm, where they click end turn and then go to resolve Skarm's effect.
Appeal.
Okay,
Did we
bias.
get an appeal?
Like if you want to stick, I recommend you stick around here and find out what he set. Cause, yeah, just take a look. All right.
Oh, this ought to be good. Wait, are you able to see what he said?
Maybe.
Oh, we're about to see what he said.
Oh, you're gonna see it
We're
anyway.
gonna see it now.
Unless he like puts it to the bottom of his deck. Oh. Jeez, how do you brick with True Dracos? The deck does everything by itself.
Right?
Again with the trick stars. Why? Why
Something
must
something
everyone play
activation
this deck?
negated. It says. Did you dark bribe the Red Eyes Fusion? Oh, he did. What does it say?
During the turn you activate this card. Okay, so he'll still get to do stuff. Wait, that condition is redundant. You cannot normal or special summon other monsters the turn you activate this effect. You can only activate one Red Eyes Fusion per turn.
Yeah, the activation was negated.
$300 experience versus 660. Oh, we can probably make a data set regarding whoever is correct in a ruling. Like the question being, the statistic being, if you have more experience than the other player, are you more or less likely to be correct on a ruling?
Unwavering purpose.
Hey, Natalia Souza 1. Thanks for that follow. Did Rex ever specify what pancakes it was?
Red Eyes Master Race.
No, he didn't. He didn't specify what type of pancakes he liked.
See, Kevin likes the color blue more than red, therefore Blue Eyes is a better deck than Red Eyes. Meta solved. Everyone can go home.
Can you issue somebody a game loss for being dense?
No, you can issue
That
a
would
game
make
loss
the
for not
job
complying.
So much easier.
Hey, Arrow.
Oh hey, Arrow. here.
Hola. Have arrived.
Another loyal devotee.
Norsh, thank you for that follow.
What does completely break a chain mean?
Another loyal devotee.
Also, how is this person just not dead yet?
The other player doesn't know how to
rule.
rulings. Yeah.
How is the Red Eyes player just not?
His opponent only resolved one Trickstar Reincarnation and a Dark Bribe.
Yeah, when you negate the activation of a card, it completely removes it from the chain, and the card actually doesn't even resolve. The card that
That's
had
why
a,
I can destroy my Yang Zing as Chainlink 2 with 9 pillars and not miss timing.
yeah. I mean, I could just put that example.
Don't steal Sean's example and pass it off as
No.
your own.
I'm memeing it. That's
If you're unlucky, they'll ask, like, what does YZ mean and what is 9 pillars?
Hang on, what's the rating of these players?
we got 764 and 761.
They're
Damn
both
it, they're fairly
mid-rated.
experienced.
Of course, the guy with the dinosaur as his avatar knows Yang Zings. Whoa, a hieratic? Oh, because the Geminis are normals in the graveyard. I see.
That does make sense.
Do I have more experience in this guy yet? I might. Let me check. I currently have more experience than this guy on Dueling Book.
Why is WWE just continuously... Oh, I'm fan. What? Random words constantly going by in your stream.
What do you mean?
Next to your face, there are just random words.
Oh yeah, that is the commercial that is currently being broadcasted.
Oh,
Behold, another name of a commercial.
Commercial? Asmo, are you telling me that you're a sellout?
No, I don't have Spotify Premium, so commercials show up, but then I mute those.
Oh. Ew, I see a zoo card.
and what the hell is this abomination of a deck?
He made Mrs. Radiant with his Zodiacs. Oh hey, it's Mr.
Also,
Wrong.
That is a luster pendulum. Mr. Wrong.
Jacob is bored, has been wrong 3 times consecutively, every time I've gotten a call with him.
Oh,
Let's see if he's right this time.
doubted.
Ooh, Dread guy.
It has
Don't see
been
him.
mathematically proven that the law of induction applies to every conceivable universe. Oh hey, Dreadmaster.
Okay. I'm
Let's see.
betting AFK.
So, player activates the Destiny draw, sends Destiny Hero Dreadmaster to the grave, draws into 2 cards,
He's then activated the second D draw.
activates another D draw, sends an
And has
appropriate
not
card,
decided.
draws 2 more cards. Returns D draw from grave to hand for some unknown reason.
He's milling and banishing, then adding cards like Galera to top the deck. Or telling me how.
Wait, he's playing Destiny Heroes with no extra deck?
And Dreadmaster.
It's okay, he's playing against... What deck is that even? Dino Rabbit with 1 rabbit?
Dino Rabbit with 1 rabbit and only 6 cards in the extra deck.
Gee, I wonder what those are.
Clearly, these are both master level
Um,
duelists.
I don't understand why there's a problem in the first case, because it looks like the guy rewinded incorrectly when he had a problem. He returned the incorrect cards.
There is a
Just hand me
Destiny
your
draw.
ban hammer for a minute, Asmo. I'll take care of this.
There is a Destiny draw in the field for which the cost has not been paid.
He paid it, then he retracted stuff because the other player has problems with him activating the second D drop for some reason.
Oh. He's not declaring. You don't declare when you play a normal spell card.
This is not the anime. You do not have to say, I activate D-draw.
I actually know someone who announces the effects of his normal spell cards. I use the effect of my Rhoda to search a warrior.
Jacob is literally causing problems here.
Have you considered banning Jacob for idiocy? and
I have
crimes
considered it
against
many
humanity?
times. And it's not banning, it's freezing. Or setting to beginner.
Set to beginner.
What if you accidentally slip and click the ban button?
No.
Robots don't make mistakes.
Jacob's probably
They do
gonna
if you
say
spill
no.
coffee on
I don't think he's gonna say yes, because then he would have activated something if he had it.
That noise I heard implies a rage
how
quit.
did he only have 5 cards? He should have 6.
It was his first turn.
Wait, it was his first turn?
Jacob
Then how
went
does
first.
Jacob already have a field?
Jacob went first, so we can normal summon Sabersource and set a card. The
Yeah,
other
so how does the blue player only have 5 cards?
Only drew one
He-
card from the second he draw then. He hasn't drawn the
Oh.
second one because he quit.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just gave up.
Dang it, this guy's drawing cards in his incredibly bricky deck. That's broken. Set to beginner. The burn that burn heal cannot heal.
How's everyone doing? We're doing just fine.
Oh,
I wish it was
Jesus.
colder in this room though. It's actually pretty hot today.
Alio versus Zoo Draco.
Well, as the universe expands, the average temperature will tend towards absolute 0.
My opponent wasn't
Going back.
declaring his activations with Destiny Draw Judge. I'm like, he put them on the field, right? He's like, yeah. Okay.
How dare he draw when he activates a card that says draw on it?
How dare he resolve cards when I have nothing to stop him resolving cards?
How dare he assume my one back row wasn't null and void?
Do you get the feeling that Jacob person is the sort of person who chains Maxi to Pot of Duality?
Yeah.
He's the kind of person that tries to summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno from the graveyard without properly special summoning it first. And he's also the type of guy trying to special summon it from the deck with Petite Red on or whatever the heck it's called, without special summoning it properly first.
Oh, so he's just playing So you're
The
still using that
resources
same
he
deck.
claims
I
that
don't think you could summon it from the deck that way, even if you did properly summon it first.
yeah, but even then, it's like his resource was like they did it at YCS. It's like you must not have been at the YCS or even watched any part of the YCS where it was ruled as such. When Toad negates activation of Heritage and set, I can activate the effect from Grave? No.
No.
Wait, how'd you answer first? God, I'm being slow. I need to be faster than you.
I mean, technically he can if the other person chooses not to steal it with... Oh wait, no, it doesn't send from field, never mind.
Just no.
He needs, I think it's red players and he needs to make it a monster to, yeah, there you go. Alright, they got it.
See, this is why you handle calls too fast. You need to elaborate.
No.
One-word answers aren't good enough.
Get out of here.
You know,
Oh, yay, more true.
he actually misplayed stealing that. He'd be better off not taking it.
Why?
I mean, what's it gonna do on your field? Pop one of your back row if your opponent pops it? Take up a spot?
Hmm.
Oh, hey,
More
more
Dracos,
true
yay.
Draco.
That joke. I'm gonna guess, can you use spell cards to tribute summon? Multiple times.
I would like you to fix the game state 2 games ago. Asmo, do you have a time travel button on your thing that lets you go back to previous duels?
Yeah, is an actual issue in this one. Yes, you play all of
This guy's being dumb.
I mean, he does have LOL in his name.
He trolled me in the past. Well, it's your damn fault for not reporting anything, and I'm not gonna fix anything previously right now.
Wait, the blue player is cheating. Injection Fairy Lily is banned.
Oh boy.
It legitimately used to be.
I was gonna say, my brain was, my cog in my brain was.
Dude, I can
confused.
legit freeze this guy for calling erroneously. Like,
Do it.
You're wasting both of our time to complain about an issue that I cannot fix at all.
Well, he's not really wasting that much of our time because there were like no calls.
Yeah. Well, we're like a good chunk.
He saw him warning to trade in and the opponent allowed it.
Ah, yes. That extra sentence at the end of trading. Discard one level 8 monster, then summon it after drawing 2 cards.
Discard one level 8 monster, draw 2 cards, then if your hand contains all 5 pieces of Exodia, special summon them.
Then be confused as to why you did not win the duel.
I mean, you can't win with Exodia in the middle of a resolving chain link.
If you activated hand destruction with 5 cards in hand, with 3 of them being Exodia pieces, discarded the non-Exodias, and drew into the last 2 Exodia pieces, do you have to discard them or do you win?
Wait, hand destruction doesn't make you discard again after you draw.
Oh yeah.
If you activate Graceful Charity while you have 3 Exodia pieces and you draw into 2 others and 1 other card and you have no other cards in hand, you do have to discard an Exodia piece and not win.
You're at 400 life points. There's a Trickstar, Licorisica, and a Light Stage on the field. You activate Hand Destruction. You draw into Exodia. Do you take the burn damage first, or do you reveal Exodia first?
Let's see. I know that with Flare Metal you reveal Exodia first.
Light Sword legit was asking for responses throughout his play.
Then again, Flare Metal is after the effect resolves. The Trickstars are like during the resolution.
Yeah, but they're all continuous effects. Then technically you would reveal if it. Well, hang on. There's 2 ways that would go, isn't there? If you're the Exodia player and you played Hand Destruction, you would resolve first. Your opponent activated the
Turn player priority does not apply in conflicts between win cons and continuous effects.
yeah, but in the triggering or the needingness of where it is resolution of continuous effects.
Exodia does not trigger; it just happens.
Yeah, I know, but it's a continuous effect essentially.
No, it is faster than continuous effects. If you play Pot of Greed under Flare Metal Dragon, you will win off of Exodia without taking burn damage.
Well, then there's your answer. Exodia wins.
Okay, I guess we're assuming the Trickstars work like Flare Metal.
But what?
By the way, the Trickstars actually continue to burn you after you've already hit 0.
Yeah, that is true.
Why is this call still going on? There's literally nothing happening. Cool. We have 20 watchers too.
Yeah. It's not. We don't have to run too far back. Doable.
All the watchers are from the Asmo stream.
It's still pretty easily rewindable.
You know, believe it or not, I've actually been to 2 ruling calls where I had to rule that someone loses with Exodia legally in hand. See, this would be the perfect time for one of those ban roulettes.
This guy has drawn far too many cards in one turn for a reasonable human being.
No, he friggin' activated diagram like in the middle of his combo, so it's still return. So all the stuff's still returnable.
Pot of Desires.
And I
Code
think
Divine,
he added afterwards, so his deck's gonna be randomized anyway. So I don't need to care about the. As long as he returns the correct cards, it's fine.
Arrow, you can't really complain about anyone drawing too many cards, considering you've main decked Pot of Greed Turbo before.
Yeah, but I've lost to that deck. This is True King Dinah. Or True King,
Wait, you're telling me you've lost the Pot of Greed Turbo, but you haven't lost the True Dracos?
Correct.
I find it hard to believe you've never lost the True Dracos.
No, I've lost with.
Oh,
No,
you've lost
True
with
Dracos.
True Dracos. That's because you played the deck horribly. How did you end on Triad Dice? That shouldn't even be in the deck.
We don't need to talk about it.
Prohibited.
Hi, I'm going to keep playing so I don't waste time. Alright, so if your purpose is to not waste time, let's rewind real quick. Cause then we only have to go back like maybe 5 or so steps, which isn't too bad as it isn't like 20 or so steps. So it's like, okay, I'd like to appeal that. I'm like, alright, I guess if you want to waste time. Oh wait, you don't want to waste time.
Are you questioning the logic of Yu-Gi-Oh players?
Questioning his logic. Doesn't make any dang sense.
You don't make any sense.
Like, if you call a judge for an issue, then both players should stop playing. If it's like, hey, dude, if one of the players is like, hey, dude, stop playing, it's gonna matter. It's like, oh no, it's not gonna matter. It's like, clearly it does because the other player has a response.
I mean, as long as we're questioning the logic of Yu-Gi-Oh, missing the timing is kind of an anomaly. No other game has it.
Well, friggin' like you don't miss the timing when friggin' what Ring of Destruction doesn't ends up inflicting 0 damage. Because then resolving that this effect partially doesn't cause Yang Zings to miss timing. But resolving without effect entirely as Chain Link 1 would cause Yang Zings to miss timing.
Well, if you destroy a monster that has attack points, but the opponent of Ring of Destruction's controller is protected from damage by Hanewata, burning them for 0 does cause them to miss timing.
That's so off. That is way off. Wait, isn't Hanawada you activate it and then it makes everything 0 for the turn?
Yeah, all damage to you. Your opponent still takes damage. By the way, if you think the chain links in this game are a mess, you should try Magic the Gathering. Their chain links are a nightmare at times.
How much time do you want to waste? Because I'm the only one that actually judges here. Like, consistently and reliably for hours on end. So, like, I'm not...
I'd love to help you with that, but I'm tangled up in the bureaucracy of waiting for a response.
Yep. And calls are piling up and you're wasting everyone else's time that's currently in a call right now that I could literally take in a few seconds.
All 3 of them.
No, it's more than that right now. It's pretty bad.
All 6 of them. This has been your daily round of Whack-A-Kappa. If you whack the dog, you lose.
I don't need to send a message. Oh wait, this is an appeal. Yeah, he appealed because he wants to waste less time. Was the original reason for his continuing, and
The reason for this call was to waste less time.
the reason for this call is because he wanted to waste less time by continuing, and I'm like, no, you have to rewind now. And then it's like, okay, I'm gonna appeal you because you're wrong. I'm like, okay, I guess if you want to waste some more time. It doesn't matter who gets online, honestly. Like, the only other option I see happening is the other judge is like, dude, why aren't you freaking... Why didn't you...
Why aren't you smarter?
No, why didn't you freeze Simon for this? I'm like, I'm more or less lenient. If you would like to freeze him, then you have my go-ahead. But other than that, they shouldn't be continuing when there's a judge call in place. Unless the only thing would be, like, harassment. If it was some sort of, like, really, really, like, over-the-line harassment of, like, death threats and whatnot, then, of course, you can still continue the duel, but then the death threats are going to be handled.
Threatening to hack your opponent in the middle of the game is a bannable offense, but
Oh.
actually hacking your opponent in the middle of the game is not.
Oh yeah, that is weird. If you successfully do it, then the opponent can't really claim anything on you, because then they're no longer... they exploded.
In fact, this strategy was used by Kaiba to assist Yugi before against the fake Kaiba.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it, I was going to add something really dirty to the stupid True King Dino Speedroid deck, and I
You
don't
know,
know what it was.
if I ever actually become able to hack, that is the first thing I want to be able to do. I hack my opponent's monster to just display 0 attack on Dueling Book.
Wow.
But not immediately. I've got to make it just, like, slowly go down so they know they're being hacked. My monster, what are you doing to it?
Okay, Sean, I have just posted a new deck in the chat.
I'm going to regret clicking on this. Let's...
There are only 8 Pot of Greeds.
And 3 Magician's Archives to search them, along with the 1 Virus Cannon.
Obviously.
Q,
You know
please.
what?
No,
I've seen
we
worse
don't
builds
have...
by
we
you.
clearly don't have enough time for this because someone likes to waste time.
Why do you have a Pot of Greed in the side deck?
In case I just need to side into a 9th Pot of Greed.
Also, why are you running Da'at, the 3 Tribute True King?
Because when he dies, he summons Exterior.
Yes, but that True King is so bad.
Here we go. Imagine a final field of Anime Zark, Exterio, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and VFD and Masterpiece.
I guarantee, even with all the pot of greeds, you're never getting to that field.
Challenge accepted.
Now we're just literally waiting on the appeal for someone that doesn't want to waste time but wants to appeal anyway. So yeah.
People are stupid.
I mean, the average
I mean,
IQ
like,
is
friggin-
100, which, if you ask me, is way too low.
Like, the people at DN gave me a secondary admin account, so when something like this happens, then I can just be like, okay, whatever. Or like take 2 calls at the same time. I'm like, I don't have that just yet here. I mean, you can probably ask for it, and he'll probably like, yeah, if there's only... If so, you get stuck in a appeal, just... Yeah. But I don't know. It really does depend on what he feels like. What were we called in the first place? For no reason. I was literally called for no reason. No good reason, I mean. The reason being was, oh, he trolled me in the last duel, I want to call him for that. No, that's not how it works.
Except for when that's how it works.
Well, I mean, okay, if you're literally providing proof, then, of him, like, Mally AFKing after you have game win, and he clearly has, like, no cards in hand, no cards on field, then it's like, come on, man.
Asmo, you're not allowed to answer questions with song names.
What?
I'm still here.
I'm still here. Are you still there?
Sean, you may have been correct. I may have ended up with a field of Diagram and a single soul-eating overround.
I'm pretty sure War Weenie is War Weenie on DN, or on DB.
Dang it, Arrow, this is worse than the Triad dice. At least with that field, you were able to negate one attack after they destroy it.
It got worse. I'm gonna lose to my own Dragon Swan deck. Huh, somehow I clawed it back.
There are calls on the list, and I'm stuck in an appeal.
When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together.
Ah.
When the night is over,
I'm just watching these calls stack up.
'cause I start thinking again.
You know, if I was like the only admin that had like senior status on here, I'd just be like, nah, your appeal's denied. Just like, it's like no,
Do they even have senior status
no,
on DB?
I don't think so. Because the way I do things is, if you have an appeal, I'll wait an infinitesimal time for you to get that appeal, unless another judge says, "Hey, Asbill, stop it," and then okay, I'll be like, "Okay, I'll stop it." Because then and if another judge just says stop it, then essentially they're gonna be agreeing with me in whatever the heck I ruled.
Been a judge for 1 week. Can I be a senior?
I have the highest seat calls per day right now of all the other judges, so
To be fair, they offered Asmo a senior position like immediately upon hiring him as a DN admin,
No, not really. No?
didn't they?
No, they didn't. I got a second admin account so I can admin while I admin.
Right, but they also offered you to be a senior, which you declined.
Why would you decline being a senior?
That is something I've wondered about him for a while. Why would you ever do that?
Give us answers, Asmo.
Doesn't have them. He's clueless. Unlike the film.
Oh crap, I kinda... Oh jeez, that edge. Okay, too much. Shouldn't have said that. I might have cut him too hard with that. Oh boy.
Which one were you talking to?
If I say it's not your place to make a judge's decision for the other player. My gosh.
You're talking to Simon, right? Because Simon is the one trying to get him banned.
Well, no, he's not making the decision. I believe this guy should be banned instead of this guy is gonna get banned type of thing. Or like, it's
You
basically
believe he should be banned, but you're not going to in fact ban him.
not yet. I've left a note, of course.
If someone called a judge because their toe was
The
bleeding.
duel's gonna have to stop because he's bleeding all over the floor. Jeez, come on.
What?
If you're losing a lot of blood while you're dueling in real life, you should probably go see a doctor. And the
But then
duel
you
should be
lose the
stopped
duel.
accordingly. Yeah.
Who would want to lose a Yu-Gi-Oh duel, though? The most important thing in all of Duel Monsters.
You don't need two hands to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure you could cover the bleeding with one while dueling with the other.
Yeah.
Death is less than the Shadow Realm.
Void where prohibited.
If you're wondering why DB doesn't have... you don't really ever see DB breaking 1,000 users, is for a website that relies on having judges online. There simply aren't enough online. OMG, Asmo, I didn't know you were so cute. I do not understand. I'm very hot and bothered right now because of the current temperature of the room and the outside.
What outside? There's nothing outside.
My window is open and it's not making anything colder. Like, it's
You
like maybe
considered
1
making things
degree.
colder.
It might be like 1 degree colder, which isn't very helpful when it's like 80 or so right now.
1 degree is better than 0 degrees.
This is the most philosophical admin call I've ever seen. What's the problem? Nothing. Yes, but what kind of nothing? I want to understand the
Enjoy
nature of
your
this
stay.
nothing. Wait, you don't play Smash Bros?
I don't. I'll fight you 1v1 in Planet Side 2. I'll handicap myself. I'll play medic. You can play heavy assault.
I thought you said you were handicapping yourself.
Yes.
I mean, I could just, like, send you a ROM hack of Smash Bros or something. 1v1 me, final destination, no items, Fox only.
I swear sometimes you don't say words.
No, that is an actual thing. I'm well practiced at spamming shines as Fox like you're supposed to do. 15 shines per second, because fair.
Asmo, don't ignore me. Oh boy. Let's help Asmo with the rulings. I mean, if there was a conglomerate of people that were trustworthy and they all handled like one admin account and like had to reach a consensus on a ruling before declaring the ruling on the whatever the heck, that'd be actually pretty cool. Actually, it'd be pretty troublesome too to actually organize that. Like heck, you can check my stats on the stuff.
You know, it occurs to me that the best possible thing that could happen in this call right now would be that the site goes down for a second.
Oh yeah, that'd be a blessing as well as a curse.
The AI just stole my masterpiece from my grave and made Hope Harbinger with it.
Oh yeah, still no list. That's actually really odd.
Arrow, stop getting played by a bad AI.
I'm also getting played by a bad AI, but it's my luck. My hand is Wolf, JD with 3 names engraved, Snow, Felice, another wolf.
Ouch.
Really good grade. Okay, I'm currently at a field of VFD, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, Zark, and Exterio on turn 26 with Masterpiece in hand.
Tribute Zark to set Masterpiece.
There. I almost have the ultimate you will not play field.
Asmo, take
You know,
shirt off. No, we can't do
Light
that.
Sworn players used to actually be able to outplay drawing the wolf. They would just stack it with Plague Spreader and then mill it.
That was a more skillful
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
time.
It was the original Twilight Sworns.
No, I'm not actually allowed to take the shirt off. There's actually a non-double standard on Twitch where you actually have to have some sort of shirt on. This applies both to males and females.
Believe in females. Ah, virus cannon. 12 cards left.
Exodia trains? Jeez. Must be like destroying someone.
Just there. Done it.
What did you do?
I've summoned the field. The ultimate field of stupidity. $38.
Can you win with a final countdown deck? I'd rather not. Or what are you sending? What is this?
Have a look at it.
The freaking Calamity is on field with a Zark and... What the heck? What? You have a Calamity as an Ultimate Tyranno as... oh, it's an anime Zark. No, that doesn't count.
Okay, that kind of comment in this stream is not okay. 600, my bad. That was supposed to be like a 1 second timeout. How do I undo that?
It's /unbanned space username.
Okay.
And hang on, now I have activated Diagram, so VFD and Masterpiece are
There we
safe
go.
from destruction.
This guy is stream sniping me.
So rude. Did you see the comment that you
Yeah, I
posted?
see the comment. It's actually not tame enough for this chat.
On turn 38, I am ready to win the duel.
You have a freaking Zark and an Exterior on board and a Masterpiece and a TOK calamities or whatever.
On turn 38, you're ready to win the duel.
There's a freaking pot of greed in your hand too. Like, how is that okay whatsoever? Are you playing against a real person? Because that's not okay.
You are being judged by a Yang Zing player for having too slow of a deck. Remember that.
This is the same duel that I opened turn 1 of the Raptor. That was it.
The only reason you haven't died yet is because the AI is so bad.
Yeah, I got a turn 2 Ultimate Conductor. I just dueled with that.
Stalling with the Conductor Tyranno. Not winning with it, just stalling with it.
Don't question me. Here's a full screenshot.
Yeah, Watcher's chat is not on the light guy's side. Like, I think some people are like, yeah, he should have continued though. I don't think anyone's speaking up regarding that.
Oh my god, the AI set a big T.
Like, there was like, yeah, basically this guy's appealing because he continued the game anyway when there was a judge call in place, and the opponent the opponent did actually have a response to one of his actions. And I'm like, okay, let's rewind it. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna appeal. His reason for continuing in the first place was not to waste time. I think we wasted more time in total had he not continued in the first place, and we would have continued anyway.
Actually, I'm gonna deck my opponent out instead. He's only got 6 cards left. I'm not even gonna win with this field.
Ah yes, you've waited this long, you might as well wait longer.
Too big to fail, right?
Summoned Divine Felgrand.
I'm gonna send Arrow a message just so I don't... There you go. You can have that dot. You'll love it.
Oh yeah, well, whenever I'm in a duel, I get kicked to a different room, but everyone else is allowed to.
The message there, but I've crashed on Dueling Book.
Oh, congratulations.
Ooh, White Stone of Ancients is activated.
Is there no way to override the appeal? No. Well, I mean, I could technically deny it, but this is more so a judgment call, so I won't deny it. If it's a ruling one and it's taking too long, then of course I'll deny it because I'm 100%.
What ruling did you even make?
For this one? Or the choice I chose for the judgment call? The player cannot retroactively... I can't retroactively apply trolling penalties for the previous duel within this current duel. And then the second ruling, the second decision was, since you continued while an admin call was in place, he may respond to any of the actions that occurred while the admin call was in place.
Cyclonic Rift Overload, go!
Samir Dickless by Friday. Oh boy. Deck checks.
Who's doing deck check?
No, it's Burrito's doing deck checks for this tournament apparently.
I will not be partaking because he still hasn't bothered to hit Magibullets.
I mean, don't you get to vote on which cards get hit when you play? Because I'm pretty sure that's how his tournaments work.
No, that's not how they've worked.
The wait
so
time
far.
for rated duels is so long. Well, the calls are gonna be super long also, Baz, because there's only one admin online and he's stuck in an appeal. By the way, recent followers, Lord Booker, February's, Baz, thank you for that host. Hyrule 1800, thank you for those follows.
8374, where are you? What I just realized, as long as the appeal never comes, this stream will never end.
It's not wrong. In 2 cards' time, I will win this duel.
Then the AI suddenly pays cost to summon Exodius.
Don't. No. There you go.
You know, back when lawn mowing was at 3, Exodius in a lawn mowing deck was actually pretty fun. Mill your entire deck, then put them back and mill them again.
He flip summoned Raiden. He loses.
Why?
He has
And it's Raiden.
build, so he has 0 cards in deck.
Wait, he used the effect?
It was the end phase one.
Oh. Oh, I was hoping he would call Ignition priority to use the effect.
Send
I
me a
have
screenshot that's
defeated-
not a YDK file, please. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Could you not just ban them both for slow play and then just leave?
Unfortunately, no. If a solution is easy, it is not the correct solution.
Oh yeah, Zark has a level.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, Zark still has a level.
Enjoy your stay.
Can anyone recap on what's happening right now? Okay, let's recap it for the 4th time or the 3rd time? I don't remember. I lost count already. So, one of the players is trying to call to retroactively apply a trolling penalty on the other player for a previous game. Not this game. For a previous game at the very start of the duel. Player is like, nah, screw you, I'm gonna continue when there's a call in place. So he continues while there's a call in place. Now the other player that originally issued the call has a response to one of the plays. It was ruled that the trolling thing isn't gonna be applied to the previous duel, and the duel must be rewound to the point where the player would wish to respond to the plays. And the reason why he continued in the first place, as said by Lightsword, is to continue the duel because I didn't want to waste time waiting for a call. And now he appeals, and he's wasting probably like 3 or 4 times the amount of time he wouldn't have. He's wasting 3 to 4 times the amount of time versus saying not continuing and then playing properly.
You may have a couple of trolls in the chat as well.
Yeah.
May need muting.
SRN might be doing that, I don't know. I don't know, it depends what he thinks.
What am I doing that's trolling?
Reading
I
the
don't
chat.
know if the it's still tame enough. Oh, that Shamzan guy embarrassed himself last night on the stream. He like rage quit for some reason. I can't remember exactly why anymore though.
Oh, please ban Simonal. He's insulting other users now.
I'll just close the watch chat. Anyone in watcher chat can just straight up block the guy from their online users list, so it doesn't matter.
Just ban him. It ends the call.
Patience is key. That is correct.
And IP ban him so he can never return.
Sometimes what I like to do in Planet 2 is just like stop moving and just sit and wait and then listen. Because it's really damn hard to hear the footsteps in that game.
And then heal them to death.
See, this is why mono blue control is so broken in Magic the Gathering. The most scary play you can do is absolutely nothing.
What?
If you pass turn, that actually puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. Because you have all your mana open. All of it.
Asmo, you made a poor sentence.
Yeah, I realize that, but I'm too lazy right now to fix the issue.
Everybody, somebody timestamp this.
I'm waiting for
Asmo,
number 15 to actually get in this duel.
for 15.
15.
I made a final countdown player rage quit.
Nice.
He thought I was decking myself out, but I banished everything and then summoned a Necroface, so I had my full deck back.
Nice.
Ha ha.
A wise decision.
Asmo bot strikes again. If he appeals the second judge.
That is an interesting banish zone there. Look at those cards, Asmo.
Wait, what? They're just 10 face down cards.
Not necessarily. Not if you can see what the cards are.
We see what the cards are.
Asmo can see what the cards are.
Would Asmo like to show us what the cards are?
Legally,
Or has
he
Asmo
cannot
come to
because
see?
that would be coaching.
The card czar is the person in Cards Against Humanity who is reading the card.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, it'd be really, really, really derpy if the judge that came in disagreed with me in terms of something that I won't budge on. If he wants to escalate the punishment to Simon for calling the admin for no good reason, then sure, I'll be okay with that. But other than that, that's probably it. He might find something else that I haven't talked about that I might agree with, but otherwise, yeah.
Who is number 5?
Number 15?
Oh, number 15.
Oh, there's number 16 online too.
Who are number 15 and 16?
Ooh, a judge.
They arrived.
This is the part where you tell the judge, no, get out of here. This is my turn.
No, this is Michael. We are stalemated for a reason.
I'm not done winning by doing absolutely nothing yet.
Oh, Sean, also, if you log into my Minecraft server, don't go to the end. You will die.
Why? What did you do in the end?
Named wither skeletons there, some witches and skeletons a little bit away that will just throw things at you.
Oh.
And
By the
I'm
way, if you go back to spawn, which was like -130, +276, you'll find that there is an
I
oak
saw
wood
that
log.
earlier.
Oh,
I saw it. I was quite confused for a second. Also, you now have access to World Edit as well.
oh, I have access to World Edit?
Yeah, because you're opt.
Sweet, I just did that using a command block.
How did you get a command block?
You gave me access to creative mode.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I found out the hard way testing in a single player server that if you set a repeating command block to /kill all, you actually can't get out of that because you respawn, it kills you before you can input the command.
Oh wow.
That actually happened in someone's multiplayer server as well. RGA Gaming set up a thing where if you say anyone's name in the chat, it /kills them. And then they started saying his name, and he was like, wait, I can't turn this off. People are saying my name too much.
That's quite impressive.
What percentage of appeals do you win?
What percentage of appeals do you win? As of right now, 100%.
Is that including DN?
If we include DN, it's 99.99%.
Wait, that. I feel like that doesn't work.
What do you mean that doesn't work?
I feel like that is not the correct number if you do the actual math.
Okay, if you take 20,000 calls on DN and then like have the appeal get like reversed like maybe 10 or so times, it's gonna be... I mean, I could shove it in the calculator right now to get the actual number, but 20,000.
I think the last time I've ever been overruled correctly in an appeal was when Trap Trick's Trap Hole Nightmare got errated and I was unaware of the errata.
When
Yeah,
did
it-
that get errated?
If it's 10 out of 20,000 that are overturned, then that would be less than 0.05%, or yeah, 0.05% overturned. So you're still at like 99.95% upheld.
Ah, but here's the thing. If you give your ruling and then leave immediately, they can't appeal you, Kappa.
Oh wait, if you want to count the pool of how many times you got appealed versus how many times the appeal was upheld, that's a different number that I don't have the statistic for. Sorry, I can't give the statistics for. I don't have enough data for it because I don't have a good a correct number of the total appeals that I've been had.
Dumb appeal waiting room. The waiting room is what they call the graveyard in the TCG Weiss Schwartz.
Analyze. Spelled wrong. Whatever. Senpai noticed existence. So Asmo is finally Judge Beta. No, Judge Alpha, sir. Get it right, Exertem.
A prudent choice.
Think for that
Exertem
follow,
really
Yoshi.
I figured out the hierarchy of your error messages.
By the way, you
The
should remove the
queue
queue
off
thing if
takes
you're judging.
precedence
I should make
over
it say
positive
it's turned
numbers
off.
only.
Like,
Yes, but
I
I
can
found out
edit the
that
bot,
thing-
so.
Turned off takes precedence over saying like illegal number or anything.
While I'm
like
stuck
that.
in this appeal, the other judges hopped online. The number 15 hopped online, didn't see my appeal, and started taking all the calls I could have taken. Like, I'm like, darn it.
What's 16 doing then?
16's currently taking the appeal. 02 is
This
currently
kind of
taking
stuff
calls.
Would never happen. This kind of stuff would never happen if I were an admin, because I would have taken all the calls before number 16 could have.
Yeah. When is targeting with a spell card not the same as targeting with the spell effect and vice versa? Like, it's only gonna matter if if a card that your opponent has tries to negate a spell card versus a spell effect. Where if they can negate a spell effect, they can negate a spell card, but if they can negate only a spell card, then they can't negate the spell effect. Lord Bakura FX, it's been quite a while. It's like, Sec. I'm like, you asked for this.
I have
Like-
received $14 for killing an Ender Dragon.
Like, the other judge is like, yeah, just give him a game loss. I'm like, okay, I have no qualms with that.
Make sure that when you kill the Ender Dragon, it's on the central end island.
Velusia.
I can't believe that mistake.
Velusia, is there an admin exam for this dueling book site? No, there is not. Not at the moment. If you want to be able to get into admin, you have to have the prior credentials before. Otherwise, you will not be able to become a judge for this website. There is no current exam right now. You have to have the credentials. If you need my background and how I got it, then of course I have the credentials, so I can just literally ask. But for other people that have zero credentials, then it doesn't work. So I have over 20,000 Dueling Network admin calls taken, as well as 5 years of judge experience, ruling comprehension level 2 certification, double digits in regional judging, several YCSs and premier events for judging.
Okay, good. It's finally over. We can move on.
And is that that's the end of the show?
Don't you Hanzo me.
Scheduled for 9 p.m. on October 7th? Jeez, that is such a long ways away. That was like pretty much a month away. Asmo, do you agree with that ruling? Sure. I have no qualms with it.
I'm completely fine with it because now we're out of it. Are there still calls for you to take?
Yeah, there's still calls.
Sweet. But to make up for that really slow call, you have to take a ton of calls ludicrously fast.
Yeah, to average it out, yeah.
Yeah, don't even ask them anything. Just look at the field and say it negates, and then leave immediately.
What? No!
Or better yet, just look at what archetypes they're playing. Say this guy wins, game lost the other person, and then leave.
And what if they're playing the same archetype?
I'm gonna
Then
relog
look at the
to.
fields, determine which one is better, and say this guy wins.
Bunny Blast says it negates spell card or spell effect. Yeah. They're not. It has to specify both because they aren't the same thing. Amnesty negates, right? No, it doesn't.
See, you can finish this one right away. Just say the Dark Magician guy wins, and
The Dark Magician negates. That's what. No.
Dark Magicians are greater than Naturias. Game lost the blue player.
But do they have Naturia, Beast, and
Attacks. Use Dark Magician
I
rules
mean,
and attack
the-
Naturia Butterfly.
They
Sends
obviously
Miran
have it in their
from
extra deck,
graveyard
but they're not
to the
going to summon
graveyard.
it.
how many cards is that?
How many cards is what?
That is a 55 card deck. The Naturia player. 55 card deck. And a 60 card Dark Magician deck.
And the Dark Magician deck is still the better one.
Wait, that's not even a 60 card Dark Magician deck.
He needs
Yeah,
to
it
take
is.
LP damage.
58. Nope, that's a 58 card Dark Magician deck.
No, that is 6
4 in hand, 4 on the field.
and 3 in the graveyard.
Shut up, I can't count.
That would have been 57 without the graveyard.
We established I can't count. Counting is for noobs.
Oh, this guy is just starting. He can follow directions though, so yeah!
Oh, there's a command for that?
Yeah. Is targeting with a spell card and with a spell effect? Well, yeah, sure. Targeting is still targeting. It's not just because it's a different effect doesn't mean it's not targeting.
Now, targeting and selecting are two different things, Kappa.
Sometimes, only sometimes.
Why doesn't this site have a tutorial?
Why doesn't this site have a tutorial?
Yes.
It does.
need
People
more?
just don't read it.
Wait, what?
It has a
There's
tutorial?
No, probably not. I don't know. Have you read the basic rulebook?
I'm too good to read the basic
Ooh,
rulebook.
information.
It would honestly make me worse at this game from reading it.
That is true. Once you involve reading, everything becomes bad.
I mean, if you're reading something that's accurate, sure, but the rulebook lies so much.
What is that dual note? Original decks, no archetype.
Each individual card has its own archetype if you think about it hard enough. My opponent chains Maxi to Invocation while no other Earth monster is on the field or in the grave. Can I use his Maxi to summon the Earth invoked? Sure. That's absolutely fine. Well, that would also call into question, was Invocation legally activated in the first place? If you didn't actually have any attribute monsters to banish to summon the invoked monster, then you wouldn't have been able to put invoked on the field in the first place.
But
Although if you were relying on their Max C to make your invocation able to resolve, and it worked, you are some sort of crazy genius.
No, not crazy genius. If you weren't legally allowed to activate it and you knew that, but you were trying to bait out the maxi so you could use it, then you would be entirely cheating.
Well, you're cheating, but you're cheating in the most intelligent of ways. And no one's even gonna suspect you. What are they gonna do? Say, oh no, you only activated that because you knew I chain Max C, you cheater. Also, why is there a Fright for Bear on the field?
Oh, nope, I didn't. Not the draw and lock weird one. This one it? Yeah, there it is. Alright. My first macro is the field change one.
Well, this guy is Rick. You have to rule in his favor, because he's Rick.
I fusion summon my monster.
He's not wrong.
Oh.
I am more concerned that he used a Fluffle Bear and something to summon a bear using Fright Fur Fusion.
He used a good bear to summon a bad bear.
He also only has a 10 card extra deck.
That's all you need in Fluffle.
What? That's incorrect. 11.
He made bear with Buffalo Bear and Edgem Sabers? Alright.
This man is a crazy genius.
Except he summoned Fright for Bear, so he's bad at playing Fright Furs. He also went first.
Unless that's why he's... I don't know.
That is not how you deal with being forced to go first in Fright Furs.
Wayfinder. Ooh,
Seagaku's a
an
thing.
error message.
He
What
just
the
made
hell?
Sabers, Penguins to make...
Tiger.
Wise
The blue
decision.
player is activating one of the most broken cards in the game. Polymerization.
What is this field?
It allows you
okay.
to merge 2 or more monomers to form a more complex polymer. Can Penguin be CL2? The answer to that is yes, even without the rule change.
Yeah. I finished typing in first before you answered that invoice.
Yes, but my answer was more thorough.
My answer was faster. Everyone is like, speed Asbo, you gotta go fast. I'm like, okay.
But you're subject to a stream delay, so my answer was heard first.
Stop with your time travel. Get out of here.
Yes, you would be able to use the night. Yeah, but Buffles or DDD, which is worse? Under links, Fluffle. Hang on, which worse to duel against or worse to?
I would say pre-link DDD is better, post-link Fluffle is better.
And vice versa. Which is easier to play, better to play.
I hate you for insulting DDD's Bakura. Wait a minute. Bakura, you're insulting a deck of all Dark Fiend monsters? That is not very characteristic of you.
Fluffles are better under link format because they don't even need links. I'm more actually. Why has this man summoned a firewall dragon in Fluffles? Can you appreciate that?
Purpose.
I guarantee he's not gonna get a co-link.
He used 4 fusion materials. Firewall dragon.
He also didn't even summon it to the right place. He could have summoned it to the spot in front of his opponent's decode talker, and that technically would be a co-link.
True.
Oh, this guy has more experience, but it's wrong.
A DDA can't be getting a link.
BA is getting a link.
It wasn't an anime deck.
Oh, it has to be an anime deck?
No, I mean so far none of the anime decks, other than the Vrain stuff, have had link support.
I haven't technically been wrong while
So
being
dual-
DB admin yet, so
Dual terminal archetypes aren't getting links except for BA.
I don't know, but I'm assuming they're not giving legacy stuff.
Dang it, I want legacy support.
Well, they aren't yet, anyway.
No, he's not gonna appeal.
Let's get a link.
Like, if he appeals
so
for a
he
ruling,
can
he's
do
gonna
it.
get crapped on and he's gonna get denied. Because then I'm 100% on this ruling. Like, it's just... Yeah, there's no other admins to take the appeal. There's not enough admins to take the appeal. I have no idea what... Oh.
Sean,
Okay.
when did you become a bot?
I haven't actually coded that in yet.
Damn it, Exeter, you stole my joke.
Have I missed out on the ages of Dueling Network? No, not really.
Not in the ages of dueling, but
Were prohibited.
See, Asmo, Fluffles, or DDD? Which is worse? I don't know, I don't play. Like, you're asking me questions that require me to play the game actively to figure out which deck has more or less power.
Free Links DDD have more power.
That is true. They can make like Siegfried Crystal Wing.
And Toe Harbinger.
They can't make all three of those on turn
They
one.
can. Yes, they can.
Not without Soul Charge.
They can do it without Soul Charge.
Not really. How many level 8s do you think they're getting out?
All of them. Asmo, what happened to the stream?
I was doing a thingy thing.
You broke it. That's what you did.
Oh. Oh. The duel has been cancelled by a judge.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, I just canceled that duel as confirmed bug. And then here's another call here.
There's no.
Asmo answers
you
hypothetical
stream
now.
Broken. Asmo stream
Oh,
broken.
they're in the battle phase. That's never a good sign.
Another loyal
Asmo stream
devotee.
fixed.
Yeah. Mookie Duke Serial and RinPG333, thanks for those follows.
Oh, Masterpiece Effect?
My opponent is trying to say I can't use my effect in battle for Master.
If an effect says you have to remove Trap Crest to pay the cost, you can use that effect at any time during either player's turn.
If Masterpiece is monster immune, does that mean he can't activate his own effect because he's immune to it?
Okay, it's just, he literally goes to battle phase and activates quick effect.
Why in the battle phase? This man is a fool.
Number 78. Oh, that's whatchamacallit, Number Archive.
I don't know if it works. I haven't tested it. Maybe you should test it in unrated to see if it works.
That card is why rank 1 trains are a thing.
My Discord's going off because someone's answering a ruling question and not getting the answers that he... Gosh, he posted like freaking 10 messages to ask one ruling question. Jeez.
Who did?
Someone in the Yugi org Discord.
Just give them a 20-word answer. For 20 different messages.
Oh my gosh, no.
You know, he could have popped his own diagram. Wait, no. Why was I thinking that would make him stop being immune to it? If he wasn't spell immune, he could just get over it with the diagram. You are spell immune, sir! Is he?
What? No, he's not attacking. He's just straight up destroying it with his card effect.
Oh, okay, he just took the wrong name.
Oh, you mean the damage? Yeah, hold up, I'm checking something else right now too. Yeah, it's...
Do I have any wither skeletons next?
Are you trying to construct a wither?
No, I'm summoning wither skeletons.
Ooh, you should do what they did in story mode and build a wither with the middle soul sand replaced with a command block so you can control the wither. Because that totally works in Minecraft.
As well, how do you save a change to your username? For what? What do you mean? Save a change to your username? Because then, if you're trying to change your Dueling Book username, I don't think that actually works, or I don't even think that's an option. Another thing is, if you're trying to change your Twitch username, that's a different thing. You have to wait. The name has to be available. That whatever you're trying to change it to has to be available, and you can only change it like once every 6 months or so.
I think he's talking about your Dueling Book name.
I
You do,
don't.
in fact, have a different name. Really have.
I don't think you can change your Dueling Book name on Dueling Book. You just have to make a new account.
You're not asking about why your name is different.
He's asking why my name's different, because then it's Resource Judge. The guy that manages the website wants all the judges to have Resource Judge number blah 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 on their name, so it's just changed when he does it.
See, if someone plays Transmission Gear and you actually do a rock, paper, scissors game instead of a coin flip, you are wasting negative entropy in the universe that could have been used for something else.
No calls anymore. That is correct. There are currently no calls. So I do have to BRB right now. I'll be back in say 10 or so minutes. So I'm gonna find a duel for you guys. But yeah, I gotta go get some lunch so I don't die. What? Arrow, are you doing shenanigans?
Doing shenanigans. I have my own Minecraft server, so I'm allowed.
Okay. Alright. It's better if we just join a random one instead of this one. You can scroll down the list like probably like 3 scrolls. There you go. Nope, they're stuck. Alright, this is more or less better. Alright guys, I'll be right back in 10 or so minutes. Is it possible to duel in the judge account? Nope.
Well, that command block is working.
A command block? What shenaniganry are you doing?
Oh, there's one just set up to kill zombies.
To kill?
To kill zombies near a village.
Oh, okay.
Feel sorry for what I'm doing to Draco Flame. Oh, he's getting creepered. He's getting creeped.
Is there someone else on the server?
Yeah, just me and Draco Flames on the server at the minute.
Oh, okay. Brush type, snipe, performer, material, voxel, 0, air. I have no idea what any of that means.
The plugins.
Well, the Trick Stars just lost to Masked Hero Artifact.
It's a pretty strong deck.
Okay, I want to
Good
make sure I
analysis.
don't get this the wrong way. This would be bad if I got this the wrong way. I want to TP to him. I have to put
You need
which
to put your name at all. You don't need your name at all.
Oh, I don't put my name at all?
You
Okay.
don't need it. If you're just TPing to him because you have up.
Okay, there we go. What's going on here? That is a Wither Skeleton.
There's a lot of Wither skeletons. Now to cause
It is a
damage.
lot of Wither Skeletons. You guys are so far in this direction. Okay.
I want him to accidentally hit a zombie pig man.
This is entertaining here.
Hang on, let me punch one.
Should I intervene in some way?
Oh, this one's after me only. He can see me.
Behold, it is I. Now, how do I wish to save you?
You don't?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna find a hilarious way to save him.
Arrow,
Yes.
I want you to look in my Dex chat for a minute because I
Here,
think you'll be proud
have
of
some
me.
ender pearls. Ah, he logged out. Well, I guess I can pick up this ender pearl.
Um.
Bad cow.
Ooh, Giant Rex. I hadn't thought about that yet.
His house is filled with these wither skeletons. Is this his house, right?
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's his house.
Why are they all named Draco Flame Skeleton?
Because they're his skeleton.
Can I clear these out of the house?
No. You'll find them
No?
eventually. You'll find them eventually. Where'd he go? There.
There are endermen here.
I just hit him from all the way over here. Also, have a look in the end while you're here.
Huh?
Have a look in the end while you're here.
Look in the end.
Yeah.
Am
You're
I gonna
creative.
die immediately, even in
You're
creative mode?
No.
Okay.
You like the carnage.
There are way too many witches. There's no way he's gonna survive this.
He has skeleton shooting him from above, wither skeleton stabbing him, and witches poisoning him.
And on top of that, you filled the end with endermen. How's he supposed to survive that?
I don't know, I got rid of the annoying pesky dragon though.
That is true.
Over here is the thingy mob.
She called me down way too early.
But why are they all called Lele? Even the endermen are called Lele. What gives?
I got bored. I got very bored. Give you ender pearls. I also watched him use one of those ender pearls to escape.
All right, I'm gonna take maybe one or two calls.
In case you were wondering, Asmo,
Yeah.
Trickstar guy scooped immediately as soon as he saw Shadow Mist.
Oh,
Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting that in creative mode, if I place water from a bucket, I can't pick it back up because it's still a bucket.
Yeah, you need an empty one as well.
That is
Asmo,
silly.
it sounds like you need a Minecraft channel.
no. These guys just need to get out of the other channel while talking about Minecraft.
You're the one not taking admin calls on an admin call taking channel.
Hey. There aren't any right now.
Rick,
That is your fault. You need to take them slower.
You know, take them slower.
That is a big or a nether portal. Why is there a cow on the ceiling of this village? Also, what did you do in the nether?
I haven't touched the Nether.
What? You haven't gone to the nether?
Nope, I just built it.
Yep, this looks like a legitimate nether. I like how the portal is huge in the overworld and it's just normal size in the nether.
That's annoying. Asmo, have you considered making calls?
What?
Yeah, you're allowed to do rated duels as well. Okay, so what's going on over here? These are cows. What does this do? I have no idea what that did. I don't think this cave goes anywhere. Did you trap this cow in here? Okay, no, it wasn't trapped.
Alright.
No duels to judge.
No, they're just like a bunch of them appeared simultaneously.
Bad puns get you killed. I just used slash kill to kill a random cow.
There should not be a counter there. Alright, I'm being called down for for friggin' lunch and whatnot. Okay.
Stop falling for me.
Alright.
The coordinates here.
Okay, I will now kill this cow using a command.
Did it?
I did. The command was right click. Where did you teleport him to?
Really up. He should be landing in a second. There he is.
What spell did he tribute?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's unaffected by.
Why are you killing him so much? What did he do?
Makes bad puns, so he dies.
Wait, is keep inventory turned on, or is he legitimately losing stuff every time?
I TP him back. Nice.
Did you wither him?
That was a weird skeleton. Still.
Oh. You know what this calls for? Killing another random cow. Wait, why did you die? I didn't slash kill you, I killed a cow.
I typed slash kill and forgot to type anything.
Oh. Ouch. How much XP did he have?
Ooh, 21,000.
That is a lot of XP.
Let's see, what do you tribute? Like, oh, you didn't tribute a monster, then what the heck did he tribute? Just 2 spells? Friggin' can't keep track? There's literally 4 cards in the graveyard that he could have tributed. Like,
Can you
but
check the logs to
friggin'
see what he tributed?
yeah, he can check his own logs. Like, why can't he do that?
He can check his own logs. That's not the Asmo we know.
Like, I'm literally like, someone's like, oh, he didn't do X thing, or he didn't shuffle the deck when he should have. I'm like, okay, check your logs at this time. And he's like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hang on, is that by order of the Emperor?
Yes.
Apparently.
What? Weird field. By order of the
Can
Emperor,
you supervise the duel?
a
No.
Time Lord, and Ritual Sanctuary.
I don't think that masterpiece was summoned legit. There was no heritage in the grave, and
A Disciples return stuff.
oh,
By the way,
you're
Nero,
right.
I teleported you to yourself.
I saw.
Let's see. Dang, I can't give him -1 diamond.
Why did that say skeleton?
Because I tried giving him a skeleton. He just said, "Oh God, I suspect that you were doing something dangerous, Arrow."
I may have just helped him out a bit. World Edit is a wondrous thing.
Okay, what's going on here? I see some mining. There we go. I gave him haste 1 for 1 second.
Go on. Lessons of the
Yeah.
door. What the lever's for.
Oh. Interesting. Someone broke the door? Yes, I summoned a cow.
Keep having it broke.
Wait, I have an even better idea. There, he can have a llama in his house.
Did Asmo just leave?
Let me see.
He said lunch, be right back.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
It's
yeah,
just
he has a
left.
llama in his house now.
Only one?
Actually, wait, I have the perfect place to put another llama. There we go. I put a llama on top of the nether portal.
I've improved what you did to you at his house.
What, did you summon a bunch of llamas? You
Hey.
did! You filled his house with llamas!
Almost to the end.
Okay, this I've gotta see. There are not a lot of llamas.
Probably fell off the world.
Oh. Maybe it would be easier to just summon the llamas in the end.
What do you think I'm doing? Oh god, they keep pushing each other off the world.
There we go.
What'd you do?
I summoned a cow.
Now it has a llama friend.
Yay! Wait a minute. Watch this. I'm gonna do something really crazy. I summoned an Enderman.
Llama friend.
Everything gets a llama friend.
All of these skeletons get a llama friend.
Wait a minute. You see this one block way over here?
Where are you at?
Oh, whoops. I missed the block.
Did you just spawn a cow straight into the void?
No, I spawned a llama straight into the void.
I see the llama's full. Hey, hang on.
Okay, there we go. That one fits onto the block.
Go on, turn around. I already did it.
Oh, you put one on the block over there. You spawned a baby llama. How'd you do that?
One eggs.
Oh.
I have some acacia wood logs. He lives in the savannah.
Alright. Thank you for those 21 people that are still waiting around here. FK streamer. Alright, let's see where we at. I need to drink some water. Alright. There are 2 judges on the list right now. Their call speeds are not going to be as fast, but yeah, there's still some calls. Alright. There should be still some calls.
And I'm looking at how I can cheat the biome into a savanna biome. I will be correct.
Yeah, the wind's actually coming in now. At like 2 or 3 hours, almost 3 hours into the stream, the wind comes in. I'm like, yes, it's colder. But then it's going to my mic, so yeah. I like tilt the mic this way a little bit, just like this. You better. But yeah, there's no calls for me to take right now. So if you guys have any ruling questions, feel free to ask.
Oh, I have to leave now. See you guys later.
Alright, see you later, SRM.
See ya.
So, I don't know who that is that joined, so I'm not gonna unmute them. You can listen in though. You can stay and listen in if you'd like.
Ooh, cool.
So he activates Trickster Reincarnation. After Reincarnation resolves, he doesn't activate Drone Lock. Hold up. Draws cards. Lyco went to grave for some reason. I think via Pendulum Graph. Uses effective poison to destroy Light Stage. Activates Regeki, blows up his field. Detaches Drone Lockbird later.
Oh, it's Bakura in the VC.
It's Bakura. You have to talk to me before and to unlock that, because then there's some people like Burrito that I know for sure. That's good. So just as a safety precaution, I can't unmute you. And the time in which it was able to, it was. I'm gonna wait like 10 more seconds if red player's actually typing out something. Or 10-ish seconds. Asmo's judged on DB now, PogChamp. Yep. Diagram Disciples return, terraforming, Dragon Diagram. Alright. Player's AFK. Alright, 30 seconds and be at 145.50. It's currently 145.25 now. Alright, around 7 more seconds, 5 more seconds.
Those are not precise numbers.
Yeah, it's an estimate.
vague and unconvincing.
Sorry for the wind noise, guys. If I don't have the window open where the wind can come in, then it's gonna make this room really hot. Is there any way I can get the pop filter, actually? I don't know if I'll be able to screw in the pop filter. Hey, JXL. There's a bit of wind going through my room right now, so I don't die of heat exhaustion. This is a different scenario. It's not the same scenario. This guy PM'd me complaining it was the same scenario. This guy literally rushed his turn in under 10 seconds without asking the opponent for a response.
10 seconds for a turn in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't believe you.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, he just straight up went from like draw to friggin' main phase 1, battle phase, main phase 2, end phase. Really, really quickly.
Same game you were in earlier?
Yeah. It's a different issue though. This guy's like, nah, I'm gonna enter main phase 1 after doing stuff that I should have been doing in main phase 1, then immediately enter battle phase, then immediately attack, then immediately enter main phase 2, then immediately enter the end phase, and then immediately use the effect of the Time Lord while not in the correct phase.
Ban them.
Nah, that's not how it works.
But if you do it, it is how it works. Because you did it.
Let me check what the last thing is, because then his indication to change phases is like 4 seconds after summoning, so yeah, he's super rushing. I'm not gonna let that go through. Apocalypse tribute effects cannot be disturbed by battle card effects. Okay, since we were rewinding, we would like to take any other actions in the main phase 1. During either player's main phase, it says. During. Hello, let me show you how dumb you are because you can't check your own logs for when he says it. The end of main phase isn't a thing at all. It's just we're trying to change 2 different phases right now, so I'm going to pass. Do you have any fast effects to activate? Alright, at this point it's going back and forth, so I'm gonna put down my foot now.
Do you give warnings anymore?
Sometimes I do. He returned it to hand, so he tribute summoned it back with Apocalypse effect. Anything legal in main phase 1? Because I have to specify, because you can't do it on your own and figure out what's legal and what isn't legal. You have 2 cards in your hand. And the Time Lord can't really do anything other than sit there on the field in main phase 1. So what are you going to do? Are you going to play any of the 2 cards in your hand, or you're not going to do anything at all? Would you like to proceed in battle phase and attack Dynamite? Sure, yes, no. He obliterated the Dynamite first, so it went back to hand, and then later on, during the same main phase, when he was trying to pass to change phases, he activated the effect of True Draco Apocalypse to tribute summon. There's a small chance that if you change if the other player has a thing, then yeah. Unending Nightmare, etc, etc, etc. Pendulum Call. Pendulum summons, then responds to the Pendulum summon with her Harmonizing Effect Chainlink 1, Masterpiece Chainlink 2. Card effect resolves that targets its dark spell against target hunts to negate the effect. Can't negate the effect with a spell when that monster is affected by that spell. What's preventing destruction? There's nothing.
It's negating the targeting.
That targeting is something you do at activation. It doesn't negate targeting. Nothing actually negates targeting unless... No, nothing negates targeting.
It negates the effect that targets. Easy.
Alright, what? Took like a 10-minute break. We're on the 3-hour mark right now. I think I'm gonna keep going. See if how long I can go on before I like derp, or until I like until I don't feel like it anymore. Or it depends. I mean, like, if my friend wants to do something, then I'll probably hop off. But doesn't. Hold up, let me check. Hey, Shanae,
Yes, dear.
what are you up to?
Swansea.
How long are you gonna be playing for? Because I'm currently streaming some of that Yugi, good old Yugi mans.
Oh. I'm not sure how long we'll be playing. Probably for a while.
For a while. That
Yeah.
doesn't give me enough time to figure out. So an hour or more is, you mean, a while?
I suppose.
All right, that's enough for me. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there's currently no calls right now, and I've hit my 3-hour mark. This is one of my friends. All right, let's do one more call.
But there were no calls.
Oh, guess what? I didn't lie.
Except for you lied.
No, I didn't.
No, your dirty games, Asmo.
We need a monster that has a continuous effect to summon tokens.
Why do we need that?
So Ghost Ogre can negate it.
All right. As a courtesy for Peach, though, I'm gonna go back to that ruling call. The last time I can handle it, though, because I'm gonna hop off to play some other games with friends. With other friends.
Asmo's claiming he has friends again.
Did he call again?
Yeah. Alright, sending is not a cost? Alright, I can check that. Yep. Oh my gosh, he's gonna link something that says, hey, I'm wrong. And he's going to be wrong. Because then the thing that says he's wrong is wrong. Or is correct, saying that he is going to be wrong.
Put your foot down, Asmo.
Unless there's a thing that says, this card's unaffected by the activated effect of monsters that are less level than 12. Or... What? Why'd you send 2?
Breathing serenity into the order that surrounds me. With arms open wide, I feel life flowing through, embracing this calling that I never knew. The whispering of the trees sounds a name. Away the hum of
How to follow directions 101. Hey, return one of those things grave. Okay, I'll return all of them. No, that's not how it works. Alright, Berserker, are you gonna be streaming some Yu-Gi-Oh after this? Cause I gotta head off and play other games. Cause I gotta take a break from this. Berserker? Berserker? Hello? I guess I'll just host someone else then. Alright guys, so as always, there's a lot of information down below. Thanks for watching.
There is no information.
And as always, Arrow, you gotta stay brilliant, Arrow.
Don't have to do anything.
You're not my real dad, is that what you're gonna say?
No.
Alright, let me see if I can host someone. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Asmo signing off. Oh, he dead.
He's not signing off.
He's not signing off, he's not real. There's a German guy, I don't want to host him. Just because it is not primary language of English.
Asmo confirmed.
Asmo confirmed. Alright guys, let's let auto host take the wheel. Alright guys, thanks for watching once again. See you later.